Rugtime Toys!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Rugtime Toys. Today we are going to be just giving you a quick look at these Shovel Knight Amiibo. These are the 4 Amiibo, actually 3 Amiibo that came in the Treasure Trove 3-pack. This is Plague Knight, Specter Knight, and King Knight. And then we got Shovel Knight, the regular version here. That was bought singly. There's also a gold Shovel Knight that I have that I'll have to show you a little bit later because I don't have them with me, but we're going to go ahead and show you these 4 characters from one of my all-time favorite games that I played on the Nintendo Wii U, but I believe that you can play it on all kinds of all kinds of different systems now, like Nintendo Switch. I think it's even on Xbox, maybe PlayStation. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at these guys while we have them. First, we'll go ahead and start off with Shovel Knight, who's the main character. He's got some pretty awesome moves in the game. This is a game that I'm sure most of you know if you're already trying to look this up on the internet. But it's a new school 3D platformer by Yacht Club Games. I think it was done really well. It was extremely fun. They had all kinds of free downloadable content that included those 3 characters that you could play a whole story with them as well. Each one of these guys basically had their own little move set and story, and man, that game was so good. But this guy has some pretty awesome detail with the helmet. You can see the horns. He's made very well. Got his armor, chest plates, shoulder pads. The only thing that I have an issue with is this shovel is very, very temperamental. So if it gets bent just barely in the wrong way, this part right here that connects the handle to the shovel can actually snap, or the shovel can pop out of this little spot down here that's plugged into the base of the Amiibo. That happened on my gold Amiibo, and so I'll have to show you what I mean whenever I get him out. But anyway, so really cool looking detail on this one, as I will say again, I'm sure with the other ones. As Amiibo first started to when they came out, they just kind of got better and better with how they made these toys. But these guys all have a pretty cool purple base with the Shovel Knight head logo on the bottom. So there's that one. All right, now let's go ahead and move over to Plague Knight, which I thought was really awesome looking. I like that old school mask that they would have had back in the day when Plague was going around, hence the name Plague Knight. You can even see his mouth underneath there where the beak would kind of come together. He's got his hollow eyes, a couple of spots where his nose would be, so it's pretty similar to what an actual bird would look like. He's got his drapery here on the back with a little sack with one of his potions. Another cool looking clear potion. I like how they made this one clear. His long flowy robes there where his arms are. That's a pretty cool feature. A cane, or staff I should say, with another bird head. So this guy, pretty neat looking toy, or Amiibo. Again with the purple base. All right, now we have Specter Knight. This guy's storyline in the game was actually pretty cool, as well as semi-difficult for me anyways. Might not be for others, but again, got the Shovel Knight logo, which you can see really well on this one because of his stance with his feet open. Actually has a shovel head with the helmet right here in the middle. He's got his boots, looks like leaves or something covering his pants. He's got his cool tattered cloak and hood. This is also kind of a neat way to be able to get a really close look of what they would look like, since they move so fast in the game and they might not have as many 3-dimensional details on the game to look at. But I'm really happy that they came out with these. I kind of wish they had a little bit more functionality with Amiibos like they used to back in the Wii U era, but even that wasn't very much. But who knows, maybe they'll figure out a new way to repurpose these things down the road. But there's a scyther or whatever, big weapon right here. He's holding the staff, and the staff part's so long that it kind of comes up behind him, so it's pretty sweet looking. Then he's got like a face shield. And then last but not least, King Knight. Of course, in his little pose, because he's always so pompous and sure of himself and thinking that he's the best, so it's kind of a great pose for him to say, hey, look at me, I'm the king. Got his little legs there, very big plate of armor on the front. He's got his king staff with the top that matches. Pretty cool helmet. He's got his little feathered robe over the back. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize it was two-tone. So it's the white feathers and then the red in the back. So very cool toys, or Amiibo I should say. And you will see me in just a second bring in my golden Shovel Knight before we wrap up the video. All right, here I got the gold Shovel Knight finally. I grabbed him off my shelf. This is what I was talking about, where you have to be pretty careful with these because they can just pop right off. So this comes out, the little peg goes in the bottom, that hole right down there. And then this just snapped off from the shovel stick here. So what I do is I just kind of put it back in, and then I try to line it up to where it looks like it's not broken, which fortunately I was able to do. It looks fine from far away. But anyways, this is the same exact Shovel Knight pose. He's just covered in gold, kind of like the gold version that you can get on the game. Very cool. I honestly don't know which one's my favorite, him or the blue traditional colored one, but I'm glad that I got both because Shovel Knight is one of my all-time favorite games. I would probably buy a character of every single Shovel Knight character if they came out with an Amiibo of it. See, that comes off real easy, but as long as I stick it back. But anyways, so thank you very much for joining us on another fun episode of Runtime Toys and checking out some of our toys and collectibles. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to help us create some more great videos for you all to watch. Have a good one.